Hey, good morning, Dave. DPS tells me that they are the lead investigators in this case. They say they were first notified about it around 6:30 this morning. They have several surrounding areas blocked off while this case and this crash is investigated. You can see there are several emergency vehicles just down the road. We are at Roy Davis, and this is close to where the crash happened. We're told it happened on the westbound side of Highway 290 and Roy Davis Road. We know 2 people were killed. We also know that a third person was injured in this crash and had to be taken to the hospital. DPS cannot confirm if that person was in the semi-truck or the other car. Same goes for those 2 people who were killed. Elgin Police is assisting. We also have the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office out here. So this happened again around 6:30 this morning. 2 people were killed. A third person had to be taken to the hospital. I know, Jane, this is causing quite the traffic backup this morning. There are several closures, correct? We are live on the scene here of this double fatality. We're going to zoom in. We're not very close to the scene of the crash. Law enforcement have the surrounding areas blocked off pretty far, but DPS is the lead investigator in this case. The crash was first reported around 6:30 this morning. DPS also tells me that this involves an 18-wheeler and a vehicle. 2 people were killed and at least 1 other person had to be taken out of the vehicle and transported to a hospital. We cannot confirm the 2 people killed, if they were in the semi-truck or the vehicle. That white semi-truck appears to be the one involved in the crash, and then you can see just a total loss. The other car involved, it is covered with a yellow tarp. We know McDade Fire and Rescue is out here assisting. We've got Elgin Police as well as the Bastrop Sheriff's Office. So several surrounding areas are closed. It is causing quite the traffic backup this morning. Again, 2 people were killed, at least 1 other person injured from this incident. Let's go to Jane Lonsdale now. She has more on how this is affecting traffic. Jane. Yeah, Dave, we are getting some new information. Like you just mentioned, a total of 3 people have been killed and that are involved in this crash. We're still quite a ways from the scene of where this happened. DPS says that a semi-truck was going east on 290. The semi was trying to make a left turn onto Roy Davis, and a Chevy Tahoe hit the semi, killing the driver in the Tahoe and 2 other people also in that same vehicle. 290 is shut down at the intersection of the crash. It's expected to remain closed for the next several hours. It's already been closed for roughly 2.5 hours. The crash was first reported around 6:30 this morning. DPS is the lead investigator in this case, but we also have the Bastrop Sheriff's Office out here as well as surrounding local departments helping with this crash. The scene still very active at this point. No word if anything happened to the driver of that semi-truck. Now we're going to send over to Jane Lonsdale, who's been navigating this crash because it is causing quite the traffic nightmare this morning. Jane. A total of 3 people have been killed from the crash. It was first reported around 6:30 this morning and happened at the intersection of Highway 290 and Roy Davis Road. DPS says a semi-truck was going east on 290. The semi was trying to make a left turn onto Roy Davis, and a Chevy Tahoe hit the semi, killing the driver and 2 other people who were in that vehicle. The incident forced 290 to be shut down at that intersection, and it was closed for the next several hours following the crash. DPS is the lead investigator, but they are getting help from Elgin Police and the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office. Reporting in Bastrop County, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.